Okay, so I actually think that I'm filming now, but I'm not sure. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Guinea. It's my cat. Hello, come here. She's going to be in the video with me if she wants to come up here. Guess not. But I need to close the door, so wait just a second. Okay, so in this video, I would like to talk to you about things that I didn't know before going to America. And some of these things I already knew, but I wasn't like 100% certain about them. So here I have my So here I have my Mac, and I've made a list of things. The first thing that I noticed about America that is quite unusual for me is the fact that you have drive-thrus for every single thing. Like, I would have never imagined that a bank would have its own drive-thru or that a pharmacy would have its own drive-thru. I knew that like fast foods had drive-thrus, but I didn't know that banks and pharmacies and all those places had drive-thrus. But apparently in America, every place has a drive-thru. Then I had no idea that Sonic existed, and now it's like my favorite thing. When I go to Sonic, I always used to get my strawberry banana water, which was basically water with strawberries and bananas in it. And it was so good. It was like me trying to get something healthy at a fast food place. So yeah. And also, like, I didn't know about a lot of fast food places, like, I don't know, like, I didn't know about Chipotle. I knew about Subway, but I had never been to Subway. I knew about Starbucks, but we don't have a lot of Starbucks here. So in America, I always used to go and get a Starbucks with my host sister, and it was great. And then I don't know, I knew about Taco Bell, but I haven't been to Taco Bell because they told me that it's not that good. Then I had never heard of Chicken Express and Panda Express, I think it's called, or of Whataburger. Whataburger is like a Texan thing, I think, because it was founded in Texas. So Texans really liked Whataburger. And I couldn't go eat at Whataburger because I'm a vegetarian, so I couldn't eat the burgers. So basically I couldn't eat anything. And yeah, so that was something really new. Then this, I think it's really just for the era I lived in, or for some other areas where religion is really important. Where I used to live, on Wednesdays, it was always youth night. For any kind of church, I think, like for the Methodist church, we had youth on a Wednesday afternoon. The Baptist church had youth. That's it, I think. Like, I just know about those two. But I think Wednesday was an important day of the week. Then I noticed that Americans are really generous. And yes, they give you a lot and they don't ask anything in return. And I just really like it because here in Italy, people are not that generous, and I just met wonderful people in America that I will never forget, and I will never forget their generosity towards me. So yeah, Americans are very generous. Another thing is that American sizes are much bigger than European sizes. I do not know why, but here in Italy, I wear a medium size of like clothing. While in America, I would be like small or an extra small, and I have no idea why, but yeah, sizes are much bigger, but not just in clothing sizes, but also in like food portions. And when you go to the supermarket, the bottles of milk, fruit juice, cereal are like huge. Like literally huge. So big. Like if you come to Italy, your milk box is just 1 liter thing. Well, in America you have like 2 liters, 5 liters, you have like huge things of like milk and fruit juice. Another thing that I really love about Americans is that they absolutely love their country. They just adore the United States of America. And I think that this is something that depends on the person, but I've noticed that many people in America are very patriotic. And just for example, that in school you have to say the Pledge of Allegiance to the United States flag. In Italy, there's nothing like this. We are not patriotic at all. Like, no, like not at all. We love our food, we love our culture, but we are not patriotic like Americans. Not at all. You would never talk about patriotism in Italy. Never. Because it's something that really does not exist. Before going to Texas, I knew that Texas was like the cowboy state, but I didn't know that they actually wore cowboy boots and a cowboy hat. Well, in actual fact, they do. They go to school with cowboy boots. Like, not everybody, but like a lot of people go to school with boots and some wear hats. And I was like so surprised because in Italy you would never see somebody wearing cowboy boots and a cowboy hat because it's just from another world. So that was something really new, and if you go to Texas, be ready because you'll see that. I had never heard about funnel cake and dipping dots, and I'll probably put a picture here of what they are, and they're just so good. Funnel cake, it's like fried pastry, I think, or something like that, and it's so good and so unhealthy, but it's so good. And dipping dots, it's like ice cream, but like little tiny bowls of ice cream, but little tiny dots of ice cream. And they're really good. They're actually really good. Another thing that I didn't know about was that in America, 15-year-olds can get a driver's permit, which basically means that they can drive with a parent or somebody that is an adult. So basically, if you go to America, you have 15-year-olds driving around. Well, in Italy, you can just drive when you turn 18. You do not have anything, you can just drive when you turn 18. And it actually sucks, because I'm 17 and I would love to drive, but I can't, because I turn 18 in September. School pride in America is so important. Like, it's super important. In Italy, we do not have school pride. Not at all. Just because we do not have sports, we do not have any kind of activity really, we just go to school and study. Well, in America, school pride is just the most amazing thing I've ever seen and ever experienced. You go to football games and the entire school is there for the team, and they just love their school, they love supporting their school, and it's really a fantastic thing, I think. Another thing that actually my mum pointed out when she came to visit me in America was that she didn't see people walking or people on a bicycle. And probably this is just the area where I was living, and literally if you went to town, unless you were like outside of a mall, you would not see people just walking around by the road. Just, it wouldn't happen. No. And I've never seen a bicycle when I was there. Never. So this is one thing that I noticed and that my mum pointed out to me. So yeah. Another thing that blew my mind was the existence of ranch and honey mustard. I did not know that ranch and honey mustard existed. I didn't even know what they were when I got there. But ranch, I think it's really a Texan dressing, and I know of a lot of people that really love it. I don't mind it, I like it, but I really love honey mustard. Honey mustard is just so good, and I miss it so much. It's like mustard and honey, and it's like bomb. It's like the greatest thing on earth. When you go to the United States of America, you will see that cars are huge. Cars are big. When I was there, I did not see a small car, honestly. There were no small cars. There were just big pickups, not just pickups, but like big cars, and it just blew my mind because I didn't see a small car. Okay, so this is one thing that literally blew my mind. Like literally, it just blew my mind because I didn't know that it was possible. Basically, when I used to go grocery shopping with my family, I noticed that when we went to check out and pay for our food, there would be someone that was paid to get our groceries and put them in a bag, and then they would carry the bags out to our car and put them in our trunk. That's the best thing ever because I don't have to do anything. I just have to pay, and then the person that is paid can do all the rest for me. And it was just great. And I think it happens just in United, but I'm not completely sure. But it was great because you didn't have to do anything. Well, here in Italy, you have to do everything on your own. Everything, literally everything. And I don't know, it was just great. I just love America. I just love it. So there's something in America that I absolutely love, and that's Reese's Cups. And they are absolutely amazing. And I had never heard about them until I got to America. And they're just the best thing ever. And we don't have it here. Another thing that my best friend told me that she really likes are Skittles, and it's always a type of candy. When I was there, I noticed that a lot of teenagers worked, and maybe they were just 16 and they would work and they could get a job. And this is just something that unfortunately it's not possible in Italy. Nobody works when they're under 18 because they do not hire us. So I think that is something really great about America. So when I was in America, I didn't eat a lot of pasta, and I think that Americans think that Italians always eat pasta, but it's not actually true. We do eat more pasta than Americans, and that's for sure, but we do not eat it every single day. Like obviously you have some people that do eat it every single day, but most people don't. And while in America they rarely eat it, and they actually do not know how to cook pasta. This is how you should cook pasta. First of all, you need water, and you need the water at a boiling point. At that point, you put salt in it, and you have to put the big chunks of salt, and then you put in the pasta, and when it's ready, you do not, please do not do it. You do not rinse pasta. You just don't rinse it. Pasta is not supposed to be rinsed. That just broke my heart. When I saw that, my Italian heart was just hurting such a lot, and it was so painful because you cannot treat pasta in that way. It doesn't deserve to be rinsed. It doesn't. So please, Americans, learn to cook pasta. I've always known that in America they had guns, but I didn't think that it was such an important thing. In fact, when I got there, I saw guns everywhere, and I was just so surprised. You literally had stores that sold guns. You would never find a store in Italy that sells guns, and nobody owns a gun apart from policemen and people that are in charge of security. But If not, people just do not own a gun. Well, in America, so many people own guns. Honestly, I do not want to give an opinion about it because I'm in the middle, really. On one side, it's a positive thing. On the other, it's a negative thing. But as I said, I'm just in the middle because I do not really know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. The last thing that I want to say about Americans is that when you say thank you, they reply, mm-mm, mm-mm. And that was just the most annoying thing ever. In the beginning, I just found it so rude and I thought that I had said something wrong. But in actual fact, they just do that. I do not know why, but they just do that. So then I got used to it and it was okay. But in the beginning, I was like, But yeah, that's just something that Americans do. And by the way, I love Americans, I love America, and I miss America so, so much. And I can't wait to go back if I'll ever go back. And it just will always be in my heart. Because it's a great place. It's really a great place. So yeah, this is all for my video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to comment down below if you have any questions, or you can ask me questions on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, wherever you want really. All my social media will be linked down below. Make sure to like this video and to subscribe. And honestly, I need your help because I want to make another video, but I have no idea what to make the video about. So I really, really need you to help me. So if you have any suggestions, just comment down below and I'll try to see what I can do. Make sure to watch my next video and make sure to watch my last video, which is all about my American experience, and it's really good. At least I really liked it. So yeah, thank you so much. Bye!